Hello Shamanettes and welcome to the Beauty Shaman. So today we are doing this look, which is a spring 2022 trend of pastel eyeshadows. And I love pastels. I think they're just so beautiful, especially on your eyes. No matter what your skin color, almost every skin color can put a little bit of pastel, whether or not it's a little bit shimmery or a matte shade, it doesn't matter. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do this, okay? So before we get started, please visit my website at thebeautyshamanstore.com and sign up for my newsletter, and also hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to be alerted every time I upload a video. Let's get going. Okay, so to start with, a pop of pastel color. We're going to use this particular newly branded Jane Iredale palette, Storm Chaser. So this is their newest eyeshadow palette, and it is epic. Like, look at their new branding. It's really lovely. So now you get 6 colors. It used to be only 5. So you get 6 colors, and they're beautiful. And this is perfect for our spring pop of color because you have a lovely grapey purpley color here which we can use, as well as a pretty pink and some silver to brighten it up. So this is going to be our eyeshadow pop of pastel color palette. Lots of P's. Okay, so it's morning and I'm getting ready to go out. I've got my very pretty polka dot. You can kind of see it in the frame there. Purple polka dot top. I'm going to put on a little Restoring Youth Serum. This has a little vitamin C in it. Lovely Image MD, made by a dermatologist. It's fabulous. Medium range price, not super expensive, and effective, works great. Okay, so for my moisturizer, I'm gonna use the Image MD Restoring Daily Defense. This has an SPF of 50. So fabulous moisturizer to use every day. It's actually great for dry skin. This line, this Image MD line in particular, is great for all of us who tend to be dry. As you can see, I put way too much on my hand. I needed like a quarter of that. Oh my God. So very concentrated. And you see a little bit of that white finish, and that's just the zinc. And there's a small amount of zinc in it that helps with the sunblock, and that goes away. All right, now to have a healthy glow, I'm gonna use a Jane Iredale primer. This helps your skin be kind of healthy and bright looking, like a little bit dewy looking, which I love on older skin. Unless you have oily skin, then I would say this is not the primer for you. All right, I'm going to use a tinted moisturizer because it's summer and we want our skin to look like skin. We want everything to be very sheer. We don't want to have a huge amount of coverage. If you need to cover things like I do with my age spot here or some redness or whatever it is, use your concealer. I've made a whole video on how to do that. Check up there. I'm going to use the Chantecaille. I really love this tinted moisturizer. I've been using it a lot in videos, but it's fabulous. So I'm going to just put this on with my hands because you don't need a brush if it's just you. Okay, so concealer, I'm going to use a little Kojendo creamy concealer. This doesn't set in fine lines. It is just beautiful on mature skin. I'm going to just put it on very, very lightly. If you'd like more information on how to apply this, look up in the corner now, and I'm going to have a video on how to apply concealer. Okay, so my skin is nicely evened out and I've got my concealer on, so it's nicely bright. So I'm going to do a little eye base. This is MAC Painterly Eye Base. And I love this because I have hyperpigmentation over my eyelids, as you can see, and it covers that and it keeps my eyeshadow on longer. Okay, now I'm going to put a little powder on, not a lot, because we want that really dewy skin, kind of springy look to our skin. So I'm only going to put it in certain places. I'm going to put it up in here where you can see I've got like a shiny bit and a little bit around my eyes, but that's it. If you have very dry skin, I would say you don't need to use this at all. I'm going to use Vapor. I've got some new Vapor products I'm very excited about. And this is their pressed powder, and I think it's really beautiful. Okay, so for eyebrows, So I'm going to actually fill my eyebrows in with an eyebrow gel thingy by Glossier. And I say thingy because it looks like eyeliner, but it's not. It's for your eyebrows. And I actually like it. I think you have to work with it though a little bit by not putting it on too much. And if you have very sparse eyebrows, I would say it may not work. Okay, I think my eyebrows look a little heavy right now, and it's because I have nothing else on, so we're going to take care of that. All right, next we're going to do a little bronzer. So I have, again, with Vapor, I have a bronzing powder, and I think this is a beautiful, soft bronzing powder for my skincare. It might even be a tiny bit light. We'll see what this comes off like, but I like it because it isn't super dark, and sometimes we end up using bronzers that are too dark on us. So let's see how this looks. I love that. I think that looks really, really beautiful, doesn't it? That's how the soft, subtle bronzer really can bring out your features without looking overly done. And if you have a very thin face, I would not use a bronzer at all, or I would be careful to use it more like blush and less like you're trying to bring out your cheekbones, because it'll make you look too thin. Okay, moving on to our eyeshadow. I'm going to use this black a little bit on the outer edge, and I'm going to blend it. As an older woman, it is harder to wear black eyeshadow and eyeliner, unless it depends on the color of your skin. The darker the skin that your skin goes, the more apt you can wear this. I think the lighter your skin, the more harsh and garish this can look. So we are going to blend it. We're going to really work with it to make it look really pretty and soft. All right, so now I'm going to do a little bit of a crease, which is this color here. It's just a neutral, because we're going to have all the attention on the purple and on a little bit of pop of maybe pink in the middle. Okay, so I don't want to have the crease be too strong of a color. All right, now I'm going to hit the purple. Super pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to hit the silver. I think I'm going to try this really light one because I think it would be super pretty. It's very strong. These colors are very concentrated, so you have to be really careful how much you put on. As you can see, I had to be really careful, which is a great sign. It means it's good quality. So I'm now going to take that same color I used in the crease, and I'm going to put it underneath. Okay, for mascara, I'm going to use the Jane Iredale Beyond Lash Mascara, which I love. This is Clean Beauty Mascara. Is that upside down? No. This does not contain formaldehyde. A lot of mascaras contain formaldehyde. Believe it or not. This one does not, and it works great. Okay, lipstick. This is called Mocha Latte, and it's lovely by Jane Iredale. Has a little bit of hyaluronic acid, plumps up your lips. Very nice. And for starters, I'm going to do a little lip liner. So this is called Nude Lip Liner. As you can see, it's very loved. And a little bit of blush. I'm going to use MAC. These are cream blushes, and I think this is really beautiful. This is called So Natural, and it's a cream, which I love. Sometimes creams can sit in fine lines, so be careful of that. All right, so for kicks and giggles, I want to put a little bit of this pink on my eyelid just to tie in the lipstick a little bit more. So you see, you don't need a huge amount of color in order to have an impact. So the purple that I used was just on that outer edge over a little bit above the black, and I kind of blended them together so that you get the density of the black, but you also get that lovely haze of the purple, which of course goes really well with my little dress. And then a little bit of the pink in there too. So I've used almost all these colors, which is really awesome. I think I only didn't use one of the color in this, which is pretty amazing. So you can see how easy it is to just add that pop of color and to tie in your lips and your blush with your eyeshadow. So not difficult. And I think this is a really pretty summery, you know, pastel-y, lovely look, right? Do you think? Okay, so this is my spring pastel eyeshadow look for 2022. I hope you like it. Please write down below. I always love hearing from you and I always respond. Thank you so much for watching, and definitely let me know if you have any ideas for videos that you would like to see. Thanks for watching.